I'm Jill Bright, Executive Director of TAUNY, and I'm at the TAUNY Center in Canton today with Donna Hastings. Donna is a quilter and member of the quilt group Fiberistas. Today we are talking about a recently completed project that the Fiberistas did together called Landscape. And for this project, members of the group made individual slices that were put together to form the whole project. So Donna, we're standing in front of a slice that you made. Could you talk to us about how you decided to approach designing your slice when you accepted the challenge?
My slice, my lines were this line right here and this line right here. And so I took this and I wanted to have a very definite skyline, and I thought this lent itself to kind of a water area with either a foreground, with some sort of foreground. So most of these are hand-dyed fabrics that I did myself. And the sky is done in 3 sections, and you can see how they've been quilted separately. The mountains have been done, and I have quilted them with a variety of stitches to create texture. This piece is one complete piece, and it's different, and it looks different because I have stitched it to create the areas of landscape in it. This piece is also a hand dye, and it is all one piece too. And in order to create texture here, I quilted it, and then this is done with what's called thread painting, where you use your thread as a pencil, and you create the texture there. And then I appliqued the leaf part of it. Then these 2 areas, this is one complete section, this is one complete section.
Beautiful. So you got this finished and you looked at it and you decided, that wasn't quite the result I wanted. So what happened?
Well, I decided that it didn't fit with the other pieces, so I made another, using exactly the same pattern.
So let's talk about the second slice you made.
Okay, now again, I have an area of sky, and then I have an area of mountains, and then this is again another piece, but in this case I divided up each piece and created more pieces. This, I didn't use any of my hand dyes, I used batiks and used my stitching in each of these areas to create the texture. And then this, again, is one complete piece like in the other piece. And again, you can see my line from here and my line here, which is exactly the same as it was up there in the other piece. And when I did the foreground this time, I decided that my foreground in the other piece was not as dark as what I wanted. So I divided it up into different areas. And again, I created texture with the fabrics and with the way it was quilted.
And it's beautiful, the result of that is beautiful. And in fact, your friends in Fiberistas liked the result of the first one as well and found a way to work it into the final project. So this is terrific, and it's very interesting to hear you describe how using the same pattern resulted in 2 different results because of how you handled the assembly. So thank you for joining us today. In the coming weeks, we'll be bringing you interviews with other Fiberistas talking about their slices in this project. Thank you.